I got all my kitties with me.
Hi, Cupid.
We
Hi,
are
Sandy.
family.
Hi, pretty girl. Comet. Mama.
Mama Bear.
I couldn't see who that was. You're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. That's Clover. Sage is over there. Abbott's over there.
You're moving fast.
Look at this. This table of cards is kind of a symbol of kind of what this room feels like right now.
Which is
Lots
what,
of
Olivia?
patterns.
52 card pickup? Or?
52 card pickup. So many you can't even count.
That's the only card game I know how to play.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome, everyone. We are excited to, officially welcome. I'll say officially welcome these rescues to our Wild at Heart family here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Certainly a group of rescues you're now more than familiar with, as they kind of kicked off the new year. You all helped us smash our goal for our year-end fundraiser, where we got to introduce these 11 new kiddos. Olivia, you were even on that rescue.
I was, yes.
And as you learned today, they're now going to be permanent residents here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Another reason why I was singing my little "We Are Family." Exactly. Olivia's moving fast.
Well, they're moving fast. I'm just trying to.
Excited to welcome them to our family, and as always, one of the most excellent ways to welcome a new rescue here, newish, and these guys' case, is for you to become their sponsor parent. They are now eligible for sponsorship. Fun to see some comments made on the post earlier today that people have already taken them under their sponsorship wing. I think Lori Heath, I remember your comment mentioning that, you were taking little Comet into your sponsorship family, and that the shy cats have a soft spot in your heart.
And there she is, Judson, as you're talking about Comet. Yes, still our shyest probably of this group, but clearly growing in confidence.
Can I toss you a treat, pretty girl?
There we go. Yeah, she's more, she's still on her speed, but she's clearly comfortable kind of reaching towards the camera there. You're so beautiful, Comet. We have Mama.
And Olivia, kind of back up and get a wide shot. Where are we? Where are these kiddos?
Yeah, we are in Catio Town. We're in the cabin suite here, or the Northwood suite, where these 7, Mama and her litter, will be residing for the foreseeable future. I think that this kind of fell into place as the perfect space for them, Judson. Coco and Cine were in here before, but those two really enjoy being outside. We had an open bungalow space, similar to our hybrid haven setup that we had before Catio Town. And so we knew this would probably be the best space for this group, and it has been. It really has been. They've adjusted so well. We're able to come in here and say hello, as Judson is right now. They're able to enjoy each other's time. Of course, all the fun pieces of furniture and enrichment that make up this room. It's the perfect space.
I was going to say, very Minnesotan feel for these kits here, and rightfully so. It's also worth mentioning, Olivia, obviously kind of one of the things that happens when new rescues come is they have a wellness exam. Sometimes they're neutered, sometimes they're spayed. That's one of the things that you guys already helped us cross off the list. So certainly as we kind of talk about sponsorship, it falls under that umbrella of helping them get that intake exam, get their vaccines, blood work, obviously the spay and neuter. You guys already helped out with that, which is awesome. And nonetheless, looking forward to helping get all of these 11 kiddos a sponsor parent or two.
So this is kind of really the last part of Sanctuary Life, Judson. Everything else has been checked off, and now it's just sponsor parents. What do you think, Sandy?
I'm going to sit down and maybe...
Yeah, maybe some kitties will join you. I'd say that, if you do remember, this group was quite young when they were rescued back in December, only around 3 months old at the time. So that would put them at around... 5 months-ish, the 5-month mark. They're still very fast, as you can tell from me moving the camera and panning the camera and zooming, and they are zooming too. They are all over the place. So we'll see if they do settle down. Judson is baiting.
It's like the human sushi boat,
Yeah, who needs fishing like that on the wall there, Judson, when you can fish for cats like this.
And admittedly, I think my ego is bruised a little. Nobody's coming over to say hi yet. Olivia, how would you say, I know a big part of when we talked about this group is the socialization with them and getting them accustomed to humans as they're younger cats, wanting them to understand that, humans are just fine. And how would you say that socialization process is coming along with this group?
It's coming along so well. I know that maybe right now in this moment we just came inside, we just said hello to them. They're kind of buzzing around. But Abbott here might be our first one to kind of break the seal here. Abbott in particular, Sage, I could really say it for any of them, have really come out of their shells. And I think, our caretakers are on a socialization schedule with this group. And there really was a point in time where I just remember coming into huddle in the morning and Alyssa or Kelly or Jackie going, "Oh, I was with Abbott last night," or Sage, and they were purring in my lap and loving affection. And I think we're really starting to see that with all of them here. So it's really special to see how quickly they've adjusted. I wouldn't expect anything less with our dedicated caretaking team, and then of course with how young these cats are. But as you can see, even as they're motoring around us, Judson, they're quite comfortable with people, and they also they also enjoy the occasional pat. And you two, I think that's a good additional transition, maybe, Judson. Lots of people asking about dynamic changes.
Yeah, they came as 11. We have 7 here. Why aren't they all together?
Yeah, well, Mama, hey, you two, you little stinky little boy, say Abbott's the only boy in this group. But they are separate. So this litter and Mama are one family group, and then Cornelius, Rudy, Bentley, and Lexi are a family group. But kind of as their spays and neuters happen, they've been here for a month or so. And kind of when you adopt a cat at home, a regular domestic cat, you're told that kind of transition period. I think there's like a 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months period. And so they'd been here for a month. The newness of the situation had kind of started to wear off. These all 11 started to really come into their own. And I think we did spays and neuters. They were kind of separated and bunched up for a bit. And then we reintroduced everyone. It became very clear that true personalities were shining through. Maybe some behavior patterns and whatnot. And as we kind of went over it with our team, kind of contrasting the before, the after, where we kind of see things going, we knew that sanctuary life would be best, and specifically kind of how they're split and divided right now. So this family group with Mama, and then the other 4 up in the upstairs ACC.
Yeah, not everything is all roses and daisies. Even though they're kittens, they still are, have budding personalities. Those personalities might clash with others, and yeah, I think we were seeing some indications of maybe some personality clashing. Obviously, with them being their spays in the recovery period, being able to separate some of the cats, and then noticing that maybe some of those personality clashes were a little bit elevated after their spay. So the groups that we find now are very simply where the caretakers understood that there was the most harmony between them.
Exactly, and I'm seeing some comments now and some questions. As we were mentioning, these 7, as well as the other 4 in the upstairs ACC, they are now permanent residents of the sanctuary. These are not regular domestic cats. These are hybrid cats. I think it's pretty obvious, especially to our educated followers, that these cats are Bengal crosses. So they are hybridized with an Asian leopard cat somewhere down there in their lineage. So not your regular domestic cat. They will be living here at Sanctuary, where they will get the care that they require. And some of that we're talking about, even just behavior things, and the small nuances that maybe are hard to put into words unless you kind of just are here and you experience it, right, Judson?
That's right.
I'm cracking. They've warmed up now.
Yeah, we're socialization in action here.
Yes, exactly.
I'm trying to be as neutral as possible.
So,
even Comet was
on your lap, I know.
Was looking up here, for a moment.
But no adoption. But we are saying today officially they are residents of the sanctuary, so you can sponsor. So if you're interested in sponsoring one of these kitties, that would be $150 a year. We'll post a link in the comments that you can click on. But you can help directly support their care here at the Wildcat Sanctuary as a sponsor parent. And that will come along with an initial sponsorship kit. And then whenever there is a significant update with them, we'll send you an update. Or anytime you just want to check in, we'll send you an update. So it's a really special thing that we do here and that you can be a part of to directly support a cat that you care about here at Sanctuary.
Life is going to be pretty sweet for these rescued Highlander Lynx mixes.
I know.
Already has been so sweet so far. They have not had outside time yet, Olivia. Obviously, we're in Catio Town. Every single one of these suites are attached to an outdoor catio. We're on a corner suite, which means they have an extra large catio. So I'm even thinking, Olivia, next week, I don't know if anybody's keeping track of the weather in Minnesota, but it is getting, I'm looking into the 40s. So I'm even foreseeing that this group's going to get their first taste of fresh air probably come next week. I don't want to, put the carriage in front of the horse, but I'm excited for these guys to get outside and see what's what.
Oh, me too. I think that they are absolutely going to love it. So I'm very excited for that moment as well. Everybody, but we kind of need to, I think the other thing that maybe we've skipped out on, Judson, and that we'll be going into more detail on social media, is just who each individual cat is. Obviously, there's a lot of them, but that doesn't mean that they aren't so special in their own individual ways. So I'm going to just go around quickly. We'll be having a video posted later today with some of their personality traits, but just go around quickly, introduce you to each one. This is Abbott. So as I said, he is the one little boy in this group. I'm the one male of this litter. I can tell him apart because he is the biggest of all his look-alike siblings. He has the tightest ear curl, and he also has the biggest thumbs on his feet.
Comet.
Yeah, you have Comet here, Judson. Comet is one of the little snow Bengal girls, and you can tell her apart from her sister Cupid from her curled ears. Comet was named for the speed in which she'd run to hide. Now you can see that she's improved very much. But Cupid, her sister right here, has the straight ears. Let's see, Miss Sandy, you were named because you look like a sand cat, and you're a very sweet girl. Abbott coming up and saying hello. I'd say that Sandy, along with Abbott, are probably the most affectionate kittens of this group, really seeking out cuddles and human time. So she's a really gentle and sweet girl.
And certainly Mama Bear falling into that category too.
Yes. Mama Bear, I'm going to get to her because she's really special. I think the kittens, we're learning their personalities more and more. Mama Bear, she really stands out as one of her own. I just saw Miss Sage.
Yeah, it'd be nice
this is
to
Clover.
see Sage.
This is Clover. Clover, you're the tiniest. You're also maybe the speediest, and you like to climb, and you like to get up high. And I'd say that you're the little athlete of this group. Pretty girl. Well, Mama, since we were just talking about you, I'd say that Mama is very special, not only because of her kind of life story so far. She's only about a year old. She's clearly already had a litter of kittens. But Mama, she has a very self-assured personality. I'd say she's very curious. She's very friendly. She really likes people, but she's also very confident on her own. I just think that she is... Hey, you little dude. I think that she's such a self-assured little girl, and I think she's really special. And she was named after, well, of course, Mama because of her role as mom, but also her resemblance to Shy Bear Judson.
Oh, is she quite the look-alike, quite the Shy Bear doppelganger, I have to admit. Doesn't have the type of pipes, the vocal cords that our Shy Bear had, but... and maybe in another world, I maybe wish Shy Bear was as social as Mama Bear.
Yeah.
But I think almost in a way that's what made us love Shy Bear is when we got that love, how special it was.
Exactly. And Mama Bear, you deserve all the love in the world.
Yeah, Shy Bear didn't have paws like that either.
I know.
Let's look
at you have really big thumbs too. But Mama, I love seeing your little tail going.
Yeah,
She's really enjoying sanctuary life and just playing, and I think enjoying enrichment and just fun time, which has been really nice to see with her.
Yeah, she's not on the clock, so to speak.
Exactly.
She's not having to be a mom, she's not having to breed, as we often use these examples of how our cats have a little bit more, of a tragic purpose before being their rescued life, and when they come here, their life is what they want it to be, and we're happy for that.
You're a sweet girl, Mama. All right, well, our last one would be Sage. Let me see if I can track her down. There you are, Sage. Perfect. You ready? Yeah, and you've really come out of your shell too, Miss Sage. And Abbott is the cat that keeps rubbing on the phone, just so everybody knows. He is wanting some attention. But Sage, I'd say that she's a cat that you have to approach, but once you do, she completely melts into a puddle. She really, really has been enjoying human attention. She looks a lot like her sister Clover. I can kind of tell them apart by she has a rounder face to me, maybe a more wide-eyed expression, if you can believe it. But Sage kind of following closely with all of her siblings here, but finding comfort in humans when they approach her gently. So I think that Sage is I think that she's still continuing to bud, maybe more so than a personality like Abbott, who's pretty forward and outgoing.
your chomp's hurt.
What's up, Sandy?
I have treat dust on me, and Sandy, you got some teeth on ya.
And Cupid, we didn't really go into your personality. You're a pretty forward girl.
Yeah.
You're pretty independent. I wouldn't say that you seek out attention, but you like being in the mix. You're very confident. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Everybody's curious. Everybody wants treats. Yeah, Abbott, but I'd say you take the cake as far as the most boisterous and chaotic and forward and bold of the group. Sandy and Sage and Clover here. And being the athlete. I said that you're a little athlete, Clover. You're so tiny. Everybody's kind of quieted down.
I only have little treat fragments. I'm making sure nothing's hiding in my pocket. Oh, but I have a couple more.
We have 85 people watching
welcome
right now.
Everyone.
Welcome everyone.
Happy Thursday, and happy official welcome to the Highlander Lynx Bengal Hybrids here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Yes. I don't have. I had enough treats when I entered and when we started the live post, but we've been getting to know 7 of the 11 Highlander Bengal hybrids. And Olivia, you've been doing a good job, and you're not necessarily the key holder, but you've really done a good job of getting to know these cats, getting the IDs down. So we're lucky to have you on this live, because the media interns, myself included, lean on you for helping identify the photos, helping us get to know a little bit more about these guys. So
well, they kind of do all blend together. I mean, even looking at them now, but they are a special little crew here. So I'm glad we get to share them with everyone else.
They are, and certainly they each have their own unique characteristics, despite how similar some of them look, and we're looking forward to highlighting that. Yeah,
but really quick, because I'm seeing some new people here, just to kind of go over what makes these cats unique and why they're here at the Wildcat Sanctuary and why they will permanently be here as residents of the Wildcat Sanctuary. These cats, as we have stated, are Highlander Bengal crosses, so they are hybrid cats. They are not domestic cats. They were bred to have many things. You're going to notice this spotted pattern that it's pretty characteristic of a Bengal cat. But then some very unique characteristics, such as this bob tail that is naturally occurring, that was not docked, thankfully, but it was genetically sought after in breeding. So you're going to notice that everybody has a short tail. Most in this group have the curled ears, which was also bred for. You're going to see Mama, probably the best example of that, which is why, tragically, I think you're probably chosen for being a breeder, Mama, which is a whole other thing that we could go into. But the curled ears was bred for, and then, of course, the polydactyl feet. I'm going to use you as another example. Do you mind? She says, I do
no,
mind.
Thank you.
Who wants to show me their toes? But polydactyl feet, you'll notice it in the big thumbs, the extra toes.
Mama Bear.
She says, hey.
She says, I about had it with you.
I know. Here's a good example. So many characteristics that were selectively bred for to make these cats look exotic as possible. So we're very thankful that they are now out of the breeding cycle and here safe at Sanctuary, where they will get to live the rest of their lives free of exploitation. Yeah, pretty girl. That's Cupid.
Miss Cupid.
But I'd say, as far as other Bengal traits, this group is pretty chatty. We talked about some behavioral things, Judson. So far, good litter box habits, which is good. But being here in Catio Town, we're able to work with them and any behavior traits that they might have that are similar to other Bengals. And being in this space specifically will allow them to kind of allow us to adapt to their needs, specifically here in Catio Town, which was created for hybrid cats like them.
That's right, kiddos. And you guys get to go hog wild in here, which is gonna help with those wild tendencies. Is there a treat under my knee? Well, sweet, Olivia. I think it's been a good little official welcome to our Wild at Heart family for this group, and I want to thank those who have already stepped up to take some of these cats under their care as a sponsor parent, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm sure the media interns have already provided the link, or we'll be sure to make sure the link is in the description of this post if you'd like to go to our website and consider sponsoring any of the Highlander hybrid mixes here. And well, we do have a live on the docket for tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit warmer weather-wise. We are going to be hopefully doing a live with the Caracals and Small Cat Track. Olivia, that's not to say that obviously there's 11 of these rescues that came. That maybe tomorrow we'll try to squeeze in a little something with the 4 upstairs: Cornelius, Lexi, Bentley, and Mr. Rudy. Of course, we got to see them.
I was gonna say
the winners, so the big game.
Yes.
But you know, not that we're forgetting about them during this exciting new welcome for this group, and and obviously they're up for sponsorship eligibility too.
I think, yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. You took the words out of my mouth, Judson. If you would like to, you know, get to know Rudy and Cornelius, Bentley, Lexi a little more, check out that big game prediction that we did just a couple weeks ago. But also know that in the coming days, and of course going forward, just as any resident with the Wildcat Sanctuary, we'll be posting more about all 11. And I'd say also, you can, if you're curious about a certain cat, you can reach out to us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Maybe you don't know which one you want to sponsor and you just want to chat with one of us, or maybe learn a little bit more, and we can link you to the website, what other resources you might need. But we'll definitely be featuring everyone else too. Miss Mama. I love seeing her really hold her own. Like you said, she's off duty.
Exactly. She says, I'm off the clock. It's time to have fun. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, she says.
Well, this was fun, Judson. I love hanging out with this group, and they've really, really grown on me, all 11 of them. I think that they're very, very special, so I'm glad for everybody else to see how special they are, too.
That's right. That's right. And last little plug for our live today. I imagine all of you saw the digital issue of Uproar that was included in our e-newsletter this morning. Us getting excited and posting that all week. Typically, we will announce that the Uproar issue might be uploaded to our website, but we wanted to have it kind of be something exclusive. So for it to only be found on that e-newsletter, we hope you guys clicked and read up on the digital issue. Certainly, if you receive the physical issue, it's going to be the same exact thing. But for those who maybe don't receive the physical issue, or somewhere where it can't be mailed, this is a great alternative. So happy you got to enjoy that this morning.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Well, Judson, I think that this couldn't have been any better.
Yeah. It was a good, not reintroduction, but it's just a good kind of welcome home to this group here.
I like it.
In the Up North Suite. And next, Olivia, I'm going to be in here, and I'm going to be doing a class with them about the sport fish of North America, their graphic they have over
exactly.
here.
I'm sure that
Exactly. I'm going to teach them all about the ways of fishing.
Yes, I think that they will very much enjoy that. All right, everyone, thank you. And if you have any questions, too, we'll answer them in the comments if you have a question about a certain cat. But until next time, thank you, and we will see you tomorrow here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
Bye, everyone.